Hello, and as requested by Beyonce and Mimi, Sohyang versus Beyonce in those live vocal battle. Let's get it. Let's get it. Sorry, I've been having trouble with this controller, so okay, it's starting at C5. Okay. I'm be honest. Her resonance, Beyonce's resonance, seems. Come on, so sustain that. See, her resonance seems to be more prominent in these. I expect Sohyang to take the higher ones. Look at her neck. No blood vessel sticking out. No. It's closer than I thought it would be for these higher notes. You savage. Sustain that. Sustain that. See, Sohyang's was more effortless, but Beyonce's was uber powerful anyway. I think hers was healthy. Wait, when? Sohyang. Was that mixed, that G5? I like Sohyang's. Come on, that okay. I like the sound of Beyonce's on that one. I do. Beautiful. There was a lot of reverb on that one. That's one of my favorite notes, period. That performance destroyed my life when I heard it. Come on. Sickening. Sing. It's impressive because she's switching notes while she's doing it too, and she's going back and forth, back and forth. Now, this was confusing for me because, I mean, the sound was different. It seemed that Beyonce's had more reverb on a lot of hers, so it was hard to tell really. As far as power goes, but it seemed that Beyonce's, I feel like Beyonce won the first few notes, but to my ears. But as it went higher, as I expected, it seemed to get Sohyang's was easier. It was more effortless, and it was less forced. I felt it wasn't as powerful as Beyonce's seemed. Beyonce was like she was just pushing it out, and she was. Don't get me wrong, it was sickening. Like I said, it sounded more powerful to me. It sounded stronger and everything like that, but it wasn't nearly as effortless as Sohyang's. Sohyang's was beautiful, and it was it wasn't as interesting to me, just from not from a technical standpoint or anything, just my personal preference, you know. It was Beyonce's was a little more exciting, more what's the word? Just a little bit more dramatic and just more impactful. But Sohyang's was technically, I feel like it was technically brilliant. It was technically superior on the higher notes. It was just effortless for her, and she sustained those suckers for the longest time. And I was looking at her neck, and it was no vein. It was no, like, it looked like it was no strain in her neck at all, and she was just holding those. And Beyonce too, I have to say though, although that last one, that was really impressive. She was hitting them consistently, and she was doing those switching notes, you know, those runs, and she was playing around though. That's what's crazy about it. She was just playing around up there, and while it didn't seem to be straining her, it just didn't seem as easy. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't think that there is. I believe Beyonce had the first few notes. In my opinion, she took those, and I believe Sohyang took the higher ones. And I don't believe there's any clear, definitive winner, honestly, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, I just think it's personal preference up there. I do feel that Sohyang's were more effortless. The result, however, I feel like it's up to you. It's up to us, you know. I don't think, while it was more effortless, I don't think Beyonce was straining. I don't think she gets, like, points deducted for her technique, because the technique is on point. Like I said, at the end, not only was she hitting those crazy high notes with the power, but you know, she was playing with the scale, and she was sustaining at the same time, and she had vibrato. Her vibrato was on. So this is a lot closer than I thought it would be. I was expecting Beyonce to take the lower ones and Sohyang sweep the top end, but it says a lot about both of them, their technique, and yeah. So in conclusion, what I'm trying to say, because I can see how that would be confusing, I'd say Beyonce takes the first few notes that came up to C5, the E's, the F. I don't know about then Sohyang. I think Sohyang, if I remember correctly, takes the G's and everything else up there. The very, very last note in the head voice, I can't decide, because Beyonce did that. She did that. She not only hit it, she sustained it. She played up there, switched notes several times, and went back up, and she was just playing. So, hey, there it is. As confusing as this may be, I hope somebody can decipher what I'm trying to say. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please continue to for more. Peace.